What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to my channel. We're going to be playing Dying Like the Beast with the RX 7700 XT and the Ryzen 5 7600X. The motherboard's an MSI X870E Edge TI Wi-Fi, and we got 32 gigabytes of clear crash feed DDR5 6000 megatransfers per second memory. The capture card is an Ava Media GC553G2, and everything's updated to include the firmware for the capture card, which is a HDMI 2.1 USB-C type capture card. Windows is updated with 24H2. The Adrenaline driver for the video card of 25.9.1 is updated, and the actual motherboard BIOS is updated as well. I've got an undervolt on the CPU using a curve optimizer with an offset of -20. And I've got a temperature limit set to 80 degrees Celsius. And all of that was done in the BIOS and without using the Ryzen Master software. We're going to be playing this at 2560 by 1440p on a Acer 32-inch curved 144 hertz FreeSync premium monitor. All right, easy day. Somewhere in here, I should have put a pop-up of the actual minimum and recommended system requirements for this game. I may put it in here twice. Easy day. All right, so let's jump into the settings. All right. Like I said, full screen, 1440p, gamma. We'll see if I need to touch that. Turn off VSync. Safe zone calibration 100. Dynamic resolution and FPS limiter off. We're going to use FSR. Set the quality. And you can see we're using FSR 3.1.5. Sharpness I'll leave at 50. No frame gen. Fob is at 57. Getting into the advanced graphics, you can see that glow, light streak, lens flare, chromatic aberration, film grain all on. We're going to turn down the motion blur intensity. Not a fan. We're using a DX12 API. I apologize if you just heard me hit my chair. All right, async compute on with texture quality, LOD quality high. Draw distance multiplier, I'll leave there. Particles quality, let's put that at high as well. For shadows quality. Screen space reflections, we'll leave on. Let's put the rest of these at high, and that's ambient occlusion quality, global illumination quality, reflections quality. And we'll see what we get. The 7700 XT is about the same speed, maybe a little bit faster than the 9060 XT. All right. And post-process quality and fog quality we'll put at high. Let's save that. And the quality here is custom, of course, because we did a custom quality preset. But if we go to high quality, max everything out here. All right. Let's see. Let's make sure it didn't turn motion blur back on. Nope, left it off. All right, max out everything here. Save that. I just want to try this out, and we may have to come back and adjust it once we get into some gameplay. Let's put that back at FSR though. Quality. All right, now just to play around with this, doing this in real time. I was gonna go with that custom preset.
Sheriff and Jacob came to me about another problem town hall's having. The hydroelectric plant that powered the valley shut down a few months back.
All right, bring up MSI Afterburner here.
Okay, Largo, how do I get in?
You see that other building? There's a busted window.
All right, you see the busted window at the other building. All right, we got 2.5 gigahertz on the GPU, 5.4 gigahertz on the CPU. We're getting 72 frames I'm sorry, we're getting 80 frames per second with a low of 72, an average of 80, and a max of 86. 39% usage on the 7600X at 47C and 60 watts, easy day. Full GPU utilization, 58C, 172 watts. We're using 6.1 gigabytes of VRAM and 17.4 gigabytes of system memory. And you can see the milliseconds in response time is where it's supposed to be for the frame rate. And the frame time graph is not really that smooth. It's okay, but not really that smooth. All right, just to test this out, let's change the upscaling to TAAU, which is temporal anti-aliasing upscaling. And let's make sure it don't change anything else. It's like everything stayed the same. Going to the advanced. We're still at high quality here. All right. Let's make sure that saves. Yeah, about the same. Either using, well, you know, our frame rate. Yeah, it's about the same. I'm not noticing a real difference here. All right. Could have used that ladder, but easy day. No, we ain't going that way. He did say window on the other building, though. It's real dangerous at dark out here. Beat something to death while I'm out here. All right, we gotta try to grab that. Okay. There we go. Don't fall. Made it.
I'm getting too old for this shit.
That's what I said. Nice. All right, frame time graph ain't looking too terrible. Still using the same amount of VRAM, same amount of system memory. GPU still being fully utilized, so the actual 7600X is not holding back the 7700 XT here. I wonder what's down here. Locked. Yeah, nothing's down here, huh? Thought I could find something. All right, easy day. All right.
So what am I looking for?
The turbines, they're in the main building. but I doubt you can get them going.
Just point me in the right direction.
All right, so far so good. Everything's still looking pretty good here. So if you got a 7700 XT, no problems. Oh, how many in here? Don't matter, kill them all. All right, during that combat, nothing really changed. Look at our frame rate, actually up in the hundreds now. We ain't outside like we were earlier, though. All right, we beat these guys to death. What do we got over here? Nice. All right, we got enough to repair our... No, not our hatchet there, but we got enough to repair. Make sure that's good. All right. What about the flashlight? Can we do anything with that? No, no upgrades. All right. Let's look around in here before we move on. Sure we don't miss out on no resources. All right, now we got to go down. And how do we do that? Through here? Nope. Maybe through here.
Largo, do you want to explain to me why you have power in your control room, but there's no power down here?
It's the reserve line. There's not enough power to run the whole place. But there's just enough to keep me out of the dark.
Well, I need some light in here, so shut down your power for now.
Shit, fine. But it isn't gonna power everything. The reserve line's only good for emergency lights.
Got it.
God, dog, look at that. Burn, baby, burn. Oh, what was that? Outstanding. Our low hasn't gone below 59 there, YouTube. So easy day. Uh-oh, what's that? Oh, these guys, explosive. Back up. Oh, was it that guy? We got scumbags everywhere. They're gonna explode. Get out of there. Where's that come from? Beat you to death. Stay down. God dog it. All right, YouTube, nothing's changed. Easy day. I don't know what we're gonna run into in here. Craft me some more Molotovs. Never know. All right. Looks like we got to go down a little bit further.
Shit. Can't reach the turbines. They're all underwater.
Didn't I just tell you that a moment ago?
I'm gonna look for a way to drain the water.
You're going to get yourself killed.
All right, we got to drain the water. There's been some editing throughout this video to keep it short. Oh, they want me to go into this? Should have used that red light as a waypoint in the first place. All right. Come on, go through. All right.
That did it.
See if we're gonna make it back. Might not make it. Gracious, how many down here? Watch out. Beat you to death too. let's take that waypoint out. Okay, I'm going the wrong way. It says it's in there. All right, nothing changed here, YouTube. The low the same, the average the same. Easy day. Or reset it here, but I don't expect anything to change. All right, how are we supposed to get over there? And I'm literally right on top of it. Sounds about right. Beating them to death. Oh, here we go.
Pump's offline.
What did I tell you? Plant's running on backup, remember? That reserve line only powers a few critical functions.
Can we use that line to power up the pump or not?
Probably not.
Well, since you've been wrong about everything so far, I'm gonna look for a backup circuit.
That's your funeral.
Alright, YouTube, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Pretty good performance here. In fact, great performance out of 7700 XC. Thank you so much for watching, and come back for the next one. Later.